Because of its hatred of Israel, the regime of South Africa brought Israel to the International Court of Justice and charged Israel with genocide. The ruling has come down, and it's an ambiguous ruling, and it will have, to the best of my knowledge, very little impact. They're not even calling for a ceasefire. As the National Review puts it, International Court of Justice won't dismiss genocide case against Israel, but stops short of calling for ceasefire. Who was it I was listening to who was noting the number of people? Oh yes, the great Douglas Murray. The number of, I'm laughing not at the situation, at the moral farce. How many people did Hafez Assad? Well, Hafez Assad is the father. What's the Assad's name? The current ruler of Syria. Assad of Syria has killed more Muslims, more Arabs,
Palestinians too,
and
Bashar,
yeah, than all of the deaths in Arab-Israeli wars, including obviously the current one. And as he pointed out, there have been no demonstrations on behalf of Arab death or against Arab death on behalf of Arabs who were dying. That's what I meant, not on behalf of Arab death. That doesn't count. It's like all the demonstrations ceased against the Vietnam War the moment the draft was ended. So the staggering number of Vietnamese killed by communists didn't mean a damn thing to virtually any protester against the war in Vietnam. It was a protest against America. And the staggering amount of murder and torture in Cambodia, known as the killing fields, that elicited, I don't know if there was a single protest on a campus. No. You're giving a definitive no. Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Well, the issue is hatred of Israel and desire to destroy it. A big chunk of the Muslim world and virtually all Palestinians want Israel destroyed. That's it. That's it. And the left wants Israel destroyed. The left supports those who want to destroy Israel, not liberals. Oh, I got that out every day I do. The left hates America. The left hates Israel. The left hates the good and loves the evil. It's a sick world. The world of the left, sick, just truly sick. And that's what we have to deal with. No genocide, no ethnic cleansing anywhere. Justice for the Palestinians. Who's putting up this sign? What is the ratio of left-wing women to left-wing men in this country? I would love to know that. So many demonstrations on left-wing matters. It's such an overwhelming number of women. Did you see the press conference where the women were dressed in black?
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Yeah, you sent it to me. So where was that again? Utah. So Utah passed a law, what was it, about men claim their women not being allowed into female bathrooms?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And locker rooms, and I assume sports. If you see a picture or the video of those protesting, I don't mean people outside, but I assume members of the Utah legislature. So the front row is all women, the second row is all women, the third row is all women, and then in the back there are about 4 men. Maybe it's 3 rows of women, maybe not 4, but it's all women. It's a very distressing thing what women have been doing, the damage that a disproportionate number of women have been doing. Generally, in the past, it was a disproportionate number of men doing damage, but it has changed. Like the damage, especially the damage to children, because, well, what is it, 80% of elementary school teachers are female, or is it 90%? Or now 90% of kindergarten teachers. But we have real problems. The International Court of Justice today refused to dismiss South Africa's genocide case against Israel and ordered Israel to take more measures to protect civilian lives. What should Israel do in that regard? What is Israel supposed to do? Do you know, I follow this avidly, and I follow left-wing speakers who hate Israel as much as I follow conservatives who defend an essentially truly decent country. And do you know what I've never heard? Other than, let's make 2 states. I will be on Piers Morgan on Monday. I assume that this will be part of the issue. And if it is, I will note then, as I have noted to you for so long, the left in Israel doesn't want a Palestinian state now. And by the way, I was for a Palestinian state almost all of my life. But I live in reality. A Palestinian state would simply give Hamas and murderous Palestinians, which is not entirely redundant, but is largely redundant because they want to murder Jews. The heroes of the West Bank are those who murder Jews. Does anybody know that? They're given, the whole family is given stipends and rewards. Not if you serve in an army, they don't have an army. But if you go to a bus stop and slaughter who's ever standing at the bus stop, you are a hero on the West Bank, not just in Gaza. And Israel is supposed to give these people a state. Most Israelis, if the Palestinians declared we will not kill any more Jews, there would be peace so rapidly, it would be, you would have the shock of, that you would, let's say, if your car hit a wall, you would be thrust forward against your will.